Good morning, Miami. Anthony here of madwhips.com and my Ceramic Pro protected McLaren behind me. Today we're going to check out how Ceramic Pro is holding up to the elements here in Miami. We're going to go check in with Paolo of Image Auto Detailing here in Miami, and we're going to take a close-up look using some UV lights and some cameras to see the difference between the protected parts of my car and the unprotected roof, in order to really judge and take a look at how the Ceramic Pro coating is holding up on the various parts of my car. Stay tuned for more. Well, we just arrived here at Image Auto Detailing, one of the top Ceramic Pro coating installers here in Miami. And as you can see, my McLaren has just been brought into the shop. Let's take a look and see what Paolo has in his shop. There's always some pretty cool toys. Oh yeah. Look at this factory satin silver or satin gray Lamborghini Huracan LP 582, the rear-wheel drive edition, which I think if I got a Huracan, I would have to get the rear-wheel drive version. I can't imagine how much fun it would be. E10 rear-wheel drive. Got my McLaren. Paolo's on the phone. I got a pretty sick Aventador SD Roadster, also with Canadian Ontario plates, and a Rosso Corsa Ferrari 458 Spider. Let's take a bird's eye view and see what we got. Absolutely crazy. Love these bird eye view shots of these cars. You don't really get a chance to see these cars from a bird's eye view that often. So when I do, it's kind of fun. This Roadster is just insane. Nero Nemesis, murdered out, some yellow livery for the SD, Alcantara interior. Carbon fiber everywhere. And then we've got my McLaren, which we're going to take a really deep dive into today, and take a look at how the Ceramic Pro coating on the entire car is holding up versus the roof, which we left untreated, specifically so that we could compare the treated parts of the car, which is basically everything except for the roof. And we're going to take a look at it with light to see the difference in damages, whether it's swirl marks or paint etching from bird droppings, and going to really put this coating through the true test. Stay tuned for our in-depth analysis. Courtesy of Paolo Goyata, detail doctor here at Image Auto Detailing in Miami. Well, let's take an in-depth look with Paolo's examination light. Get a really good look at the condition of my paint and the parts that are protected with Ceramic Pro, and then right left uncoated so that we could really compare how Ceramic Pro is protecting my clear bra and my fully paint corrected body panels. So we've given the McLaren that's been completely coated with Ceramic Pro a really, really close inspection, and it's really, really hard to capture it, specifically because of the white paint. I'm getting as close as I can using the natural sunlight coming in from the windows to try to highlight the smoothness and swirl-free area on my clear bra. And it's really, really tough to show you guys. So I'm gonna have to try to keep doing this out in the sunlight or in different lighting conditions to see if I can capture what I kind of can see with my naked eye, which is proving to be a little bit difficult to capture on my iPhone 7 Plus using the YouTube capture. It's really hard to see here on the roof too, but there's some areas where I can tell that there are some swirl marks because it is unprotected with Ceramic Pro. And if you haven't checked out my previous videos, you'd see how the ice and snow and water doesn't really beat up on the roof of my car, which is unprotected, whereas all the other parts of my car, the water and ice and snow kind of just beat it up and rolled off because of the Ceramic Pro hydrophobic protection that was achieved with the 4 layers of 9H thanks to the gold package. But you can see it's super glossy. And I do wipe this down every couple days and give it a hand detail with just a warm, clean water and microfiber towels. Let's see if we can see anything here. This is really poor light to keep showing you guys. And the frame rate on this camera is the best. I'm gonna have to try this out with my 5D Mark III and see if I can really highlight the differences. See, it's a little bit easier to see the clean lines here in the gray, because it does have a little bit of a metallic in it. There we go. We can see that light as I follow it. There seems to be no swirl marks on this. Try to go as slow as possible. Same thing with the intakes that are done in this palladium color. So we'll have to stay tuned for some different sunlight to see if I can really highlight and show you guys how well the Ceramic Pro coating has been protecting the perfect paint that was paint corrected by Jeff at California Detailers in Toronto prior to the Ceramic Pro coating. You can see that light as I keep it focused. There's no swirl marks or scratches on the rear plenum. So much easier when you have dark paint to show you guys this. That's it, guys. Stay tuned for my upcoming adventures as I take my daily driven Ceramic Pro protected McLaren 540C on other fun journeys here in Miami. Thanks to Paolo at Image Auto Detailing for the amazing service and knowledge. And we definitely will be back for another checkup before I leave Miami in a month and a half's time.